if after I legally established my standard of living inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, did I not establish my righteousness with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Now, if I have established myself with the laws that govern me, then how can the preachers now judge righteousness outside of the place where Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee's righteousness is now what Christianity is based on? So where is the righteousness of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee? So this is what I wrote. What the hell? Okay, God, where my thing ain't coming? I don't know, my iPad ain't come on, so hold on. I put on it usually come on, but so now I gotta wait till my iPad come on because I wrote my testimony on my iPad so I can, so my children will have content, right? Because I'm looking at what happened to Dr. Martin Luther King, Minister Malcolm X. See, you know, they didn't have no ownership of themselves. See, they was part of a movement. See, I am a movement. See what I'm saying? I'm not part of nothing. I'm fighting for equality. You see what I'm saying? So now I say, if I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am now legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally setting, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the date and time established by a court for a trial and hearing on my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy standard characteristics, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the basic rules that apply to and define a motion, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a written and oral application requesting a court to make a specific ruling and order, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning as President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, for whom legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally established, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as having existence for a long period of time, already in long-term use, my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated standard, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a model accepted as correct by custom, consent, and authority in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, now what I'm saying is, when they tried to turn me, okay, I'm gonna say this, because I went to Pastor Willie C. Barnes, that turned my fight spiritual. But at the time, I didn't understand the spiritual world. See, that's what even when I was a kid, see, this what I was telling my grandmother. When you go in there, you can't be yourself, even when you were a kid. See, they telling you how to be a Christian. They not telling you how to survive. See, they not showing you how to survive. They not teaching you how to survive. They teaching you about a sacrifice for you. See, what else do they teach you? Now, the world teach you you need money, and the church take the money you need. See, so you paying two taxes. You paying a tax to the spiritual world you live in, and you paying a tax to the secular world you work in. See, you work in one world and you live in the other. See what I'm saying? And you get taxed to live in both. See? So what I'm trying to show my grandchildren is what I saw in the spiritual world, then what I accomplished in the secular world, and then the evil in both. See, I'm saying this is my testimony about what I have experienced in my life. But see, everybody in this generation is telling me about somebody else's struggles. And that's what I'm trying to teach my children tomorrow. See, I'm saying, look how many yesterdays we done gave up learning about Jesus or the Prophet Muhammad, but we out here in the world catching hell. See, we go in this spiritual world and find comfort in the hell we catching every day. But I'm saying, well, why are we catching hell if we go to church, mosques, synagogues, temples, and churches and hear about somebody paying for the hell we shouldn't be catching? See, I'm saying if Jesus Christ or Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee was crucified, why are we struggling? We should know how to feed each other. He showed us in the Bible. We should know how to cast out evil spirits out of the secular world. We shouldn't go and listen about it. We should go and be taught how to do it. That's what I'm teaching my family. See, I'm saying the devil that I faced, this is what you do. See, I'm saying my devil was on my job, and that devil took my job away, but I had started a corporation with my family because my job was what I used to keep my family out of poverty. So now when my devil fired me when I was 25 years old, and I saw the tension it caused in my garden, and then when I got my job back through legal moves within the Civil Rights Act of 1964, see, I filed a EEO. I was 25 years old. I didn't go get a lawyer. See, I knew what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. did for me. So see, this is what I'm saying about church leaders. If you telling us what Jesus Christ did, then why you not doing what Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee did? See, because he did his feats in the flesh. You telling us about Jesus Christ, that's a spirit of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. See, the disciples of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee saw his soul, because I'm a living soul. I'm not a living spirit. See, a lie is a living spirit. It's a lie. See, so when you tell a lie, you casting a spirit into the minds of whoever you lying to. So someone then has to tell that person who you have cast into a state of ignorance the truth. See, that's why you get mad with the person telling you the truth, because you done fell in love with the liar. See, you in love with your preacher. And you fell in love with your preacher because you fell in love with Jesus Christ. That's a spirit. But see, the people for whom you immolate, See, they fell in love with the body and the work. See, they followed the man, not the spirit. They followed Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee in the flesh. See, you are following the story. You're not following the man. See, that's why you're the lost tribe of Israel. You have no leader. You following a name, and you're following Saul, who changed his name to Reverend, Pope, preacher. See, those are man-made positions. See, I'm defending my essence with my divine wisdom of who I am. See, I'm showing you in the flesh how to defeat your spiritual enemy who is a lie. See, so they casting illusions. And then that's when some people believe it, some people don't. But see, when you go to court, you gotta prove what you say. You just can't say it, you gotta prove it. See, so I done went in court and I done proved. So on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, my evidence spoke for me and speaks for me for eternity. See, all I do is go put my life in court. Boom. See, I'm saying, well, you not looking for me. See, I'm saying I'm coming to court. What you want to arrest me for? I done went to your presidents. I done went to your polices. Y'all been trying to kill me. So now you done made me suffer. Now, like tomorrow, I gotta go to court. See, so today is January 3rd, 2024. At 4:25 in the morning, I'm giving my testimony for tomorrow on January 4th in 2023 at 9:30 in the morning. I'm supposed to be in Osceola Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida, with them trying to evict me again this year because they say I'm not paying them money. And I'm saying, well, look, man, Jesus said, give Caesar what's due Caesar. So when I saw Caesar selling my people, I bought my people with the value of my past. So see, if I had a criminal record, then Caesar would use my criminal record, which would have been my past, to charge me as a habitual criminal, right? But now when I'm showing that Caesar has been attacking me ever since I was a 6-year-old child in the spiritual world, as well as in the scholastic world, as well as in the secular world. I'm saying, look, I can show you they throw me out of church. Pastor Willie C. Bonds, even if you don't believe they whooped me when I was 6 years old. Then they throw me out of school. Now, people who went to school with me know I got thrown out of school, kicked out of school. Now, I got kicked out for fighting. Now, that's true. but they were trying to kick me out anyway. So I'm just saying, it was my fault. That's why I didn't fight that. Now, when the teacher put his hands on me, I came back to school. See, because I'm saying, hey, man, that teacher put his hands on me. See, I never cared about money. See, I always wanted you to respect me. See what I'm saying? So other people might have called that arrogance. But I'm saying, hey, man, if the law say that you're supposed to treat me a certain way, and I know that you're not treating me that way, why should I accept the way you treating me? See, that's what I be telling little kids. I be like, hey, man, when I was your age, I was arguing about the way the world was going. And I was arguing with the people who was taking the world the way it is. See, now I'm coming to y'all. See, I'm throwing myself on the mercy of the youth. And I'm saying, hey, man, don't you be jealous like these other people who was supposed to be my peers. See, what I'm doing is I'm showing you how to live, and I'm showing you the evidence of it. Just like somebody will teach you how to block in football, tackle, See, they teach you from a kid technique, right? And then they created an occupation for you. See what I'm saying? But in that occupation, all you do is make somebody else some money so they can pay you some money. But you the product. Without you, there's no football, there's no basketball, there's no baseball. What is the owner good for? What they want, nobody will come see the owner. See, they come to see the product. See, you a product, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm mass producing Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. And I'm showing young black men now and white, but what I'm saying is I know where I come from, and I'm reading that I come from the lost tribe of Israel. My people are descendants of slaves. I was like Moses. I was born free. See, some of my people, some of my peers was born without rights. They were born in 1964. See, if they was born before July 2nd in 1964, they was born without civil rights. See, this is what y'all don't understand. See, we talking about slavery, and I'm saying, no, I'm talking about civil rights. See, but they telling y'all about voters' rights. And I'm saying, wait a minute, man, you ain't supposed to exercise your voters' rights if you ain't got no goddamn civil rights. So they, man, won't you vote? I'm saying, I don't got no fucking civil rights. How can I vote? Vote for who? I'm in court proving I don't have civil rights. So why would you want me to exercise my voters' rights? That's for you. And then I'm saying, okay, well, if I vote for you, are you going to help me with my civil rights? No. So that's why what I showed you black people is I cast a vote for Obama in the Democratic elections, right? Even though I like Hillary, because I like Bill Clinton. See, I like him. But I could not vote with the brother. See, I couldn't. See, that was what I'm telling y'all, right? I'm saying that was a mistake. See, because he played politics and I was fighting for our civil rights. So see, I went to the black man who was supposed to be a constitutional lawyer, and I said, hey man, here's the evidence of my constitutional rights being violated. Now you want this job. So now let's make history. Now you the first black president and I'm the first president of a black corporation. See, now we can do business together. You got them because you got my evidence. Now the people don't know. See, I didn't want to be famous, but I wanted my country to know so that way I would have snipers. See, saying, well, I know I got somebody. I don't need to be moving like I'm Obama. I don't know how to do that. See, I'm a brother from the projects, man. I don't know how, and my family and friends, nobody knew who I actually am, man, but my daughter. See, so now I'm saying, well, man, I don't want all this affection or what, but then I see it's not love, it's ownership. See, you own stars because you make them stars. See, but y'all ain't make me. I came and helped you. So see, now you just fucking starving me. Just like you would. See, you know what this is? This like that movie Misery. Wade, that dude was a author and he wrote this book, but the damn chick went crazy over the book and she kidnapped his ass. And she was in love with him though, but she and broke his ankles and all kind of shit. And that's what y'all doing, see, because you fell in love with a story told from a liar. A slave taught the lost tribe of Israel about something was written, but it was against the law for the slave to read out of the book he looked into. So now people arguing with me for giving my testimony, and you telling me that's not the lost tribe of Israel? They believe in something as if they're Israelites. And I'm saying, well, what about the Exodus that Dr. Martin Luther King started? What about that Exodus? You don't want to come out that way. You want to talk about when the Israelites were slaves. What about us? See, so shouldn't we, for whom are descendants of slaves, be the followers of Moses? But see, the slaves who Moses delivered then kill him, just like you all killed Dr. Martin Luther King. See, so when I come, who do you follow when you've been following the deceivers, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, the elders of the people in Jerusalem? See, that's who you following. They not telling you about them. They telling you about someone else who saw someone else. But they not telling you about, man, I walked with Dr. Martin Luther King. Man, don't you think if Dr. Martin Luther King mentored me, I wouldn't be telling you that? And I'm saying, well, he did, right? But I had to know because my mother told me. See, my mother mentored me, and my mother told me to learn about my journey. See, she say, learn the laws, and when it's time for you to be a lawyer, you will be one. See, so my mother didn't tell me to go to man. She told me to go within myself. You got to be able to defend yourself so you can defend somebody else. So I have always been defending myself. But I have been defending those around me. See, that's why I have evidence of it, saying like, hey, man, I've always been arguing for other people because they've been messing with me. See, and I was using my wins to educate my people, the masses. See, when we came to stand-up talks, right, well, that's when everybody come and they want to talk to us, the management, and tell us what they want us to do and what numbers they want or whatever. I would tell my coworkers, hey, man, the M3 say this. You don't do that. See, but I wasn't the union representative. I was a union member. But the union representative, I guess he didn't educate himself to the law like I did. So I was educating my people as I educated myself. Now, when this guy named Wiley came, and he was from Chicago, man, now he was a good shop steward. Now he was the best shop steward that I ever had, but it was too late. See, by the time he came, I had already had him and didn't nobody know what to do with me. See, because I had already defeated them, and now they knew I had the power, see? And I knew I had the power. See, so see, that's why I'm saying that. See, I'm saying I established myself in the post office through the Civil Rights Act of 1964 through 6 EEOs before I even went into the civil courthouse in Seminole County on October 4th in 2007. See, that's what I was telling my family. I'm saying, you done took up counsel with yourself. See, I'm seeing you in the Bible. See, you the damn Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders. See, all of y'all sat there not knowing what I had been doing since I was 25 years old. I was 39 when my plan perfected itself, when I caught them trying to catch me. But see, once my family got involved, see, now with what they had been doing, see, they was trying to make that shit be me. And I'm saying, hey, man, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with the world, man. I'm not a Mason, I'm not a Crip, I'm not a Blood. See, I'm saying, look, I'm a union member, branch 1091. And I don't even go to union meetings. I done went to 2 union meetings, but when I saw it, I said, man, this ain't for me, and I'm not fit to blow my cover. See what I'm saying? See, I'm saying I don't want my devil to actually know me until this time. See, but now here my family, see, I'm saying, well, what about what I've been doing? You've been sitting here helping everybody else but me. And I've been telling you, all I need to do is go to court. I have prepared a place for me. But it's got to be in the legal world. You motherfuckers thinking I'm talking about a spiritual world. And I'm saying, hey, man, I don't even believe in that shit. But now I see the problem. Your preachers is telling you about another world. They selling you that. See? So look, okay, but so I established, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as having existence for a long period of time. So I was 39 years old, right? So I had existence for a long period of time. And over that time, I had achieved greatness. By the time I was 39 years old, I was great. I was a great human being. I had came from imperfection to perfection perfectly. I perfected me. And that's the only person you could perfect. Who else can I perfect? Right? So now here your preachers are doing the same thing to me they did to Jesus. Because who are they perfecting? When Jesus was me and he went into to the temple in Jerusalem, they was talking about Abraham. But Jesus was there commemorating Moses. See, they didn't even believe in the same God. Jesus was there commemorating the Passover. So that means Jesus was worshiping Moses, man. Jesus was a damn Muslim. See, that's what y'all don't understand, but y'all do. See, Jesus was a Muslim, man. And if you really want to look at it, Moses was too. See, if you want to look at it. Moses couldn't have been a Christian. How? They wasn't even talking about Moses. They say Abraham is their father. Just like y'all tell me Adam is y'all father. See, but I'm saying that I'm Tamika Rayshawn Castle father. I'm Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. father. And y'all saying, why y'all arguing over y'all fathers? I'm saying, well, goddamn, when can my children argue over me? But you won't even let me argue over my children, because you arguing with me about your goddamn father. And that's what I'm telling my children. See, I'm saying that's why I don't go to church, Tamika. See, that's why daddy don't go to church. Because I'm never accepted. Now, I never stop you from going. Because maybe you find something in there. But I'm like Jesus. See, when I went in there and I was hungry, I saw no fruit on that tree. Yeah, I'm saying, man, this is what Jesus was talking about, man. He was hungry, go in there, they selling sheep, they selling food. See, Jesus, he fed from what he had. He gave, like I'm feeding you from everything I acquire. Just like I used to feed my children, everything I acquire. I try to feed it to my wife. She don't want to consume it. So I'm like, okay, cool. You ain't got to because you got me. But my children is my fruit. So if I don't give nutrition to my fruit, how my fruit gonna grow wise? See, if I don't fertilize their mind by obtaining knowledge that's fertile, how would they be fertilized properly? See, that's why in the church, your minds are blown. What fertilization are you getting? They not giving you examples. They telling you about somebody else's story, man. And that's why when you need a testimony, all you got, I came and I served you, Jesus, but I'm not Jesus. You serve your preacher. You didn't serve God. See, because I am my God who was in court, saw that your God was not present. Then I did my godly duties, right, as was my fatherly duties to my two creations. Then I did my civic duty. Then I did my patriotic duty, all at the same time within the same body, and y'all let me get gray. See, I was young. I was 39. Next Monday, I'll be 55. You motherfuckers took all my life arguing with me about your absent father. And you done made me an absent father. And I'm saying, well, look at these fucking preachers, man. They was telling me about their father while they was taking me away from my children. Just like their fathers took Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee away from his disciples. And then they made y'all followers of Christ. Who was that? That's why y'all the lost tribe of Israel. No leaders, just a bunch of people telling you about a sacrifice for their leadership, for their place and their nation to be established. That's what the high priest Caiaphas said. Do you know that it be expedient that one man must die? They was talking about Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. They wasn't talking about Jesus Christ. See, they breathed breath in the spirit of Jesus Christ. See, but they took the breath and the blood out of the body of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee on a cross on Calvary. See, they killed the movement, then they created the source. And now y'all follow after the name, but no examples of the work. So then when somebody like Dr. Martin Luther King, Minister Malcolm X, Gandhi, where Buddha was before Jesus, see? But when those great people do great things, then you kill the body and you create the story. That's what we do with Dr. Martin Luther King. The man was 39 years old, man. But where's the followers of him? All they did was build a statue to him on the Washington Mall. What else did they do, man? We have no business, like he said, him and Minister Malcolm X was talking about unifying us economically. They end up killing them both. But now are we established, organized economically? No. But we disorganized religiously. In one family, you may have a Muslim, a Christian, a Jew, an atheist, in one family. And none of them get along because of their religious beliefs, but the blood running through their body is kin. But they mind they enemies, mortal enemies, because of what the spiritual world has brought into the secular family. See, that's what I'm telling my family. I'm saying, well, I'm giving my testimony and they giving me the Bible, what they believe. I'm saying, well, brother, that shit is written. I'm being wrote. And so now you want, how can I get you out of this story? See, but people say you snitching. I'm saying my life telling. So you gonna starve me, say I'm snitching. But I'm saying, well, cause I'm living, I'm snitching. So now I can't go to court because I'm snitching. But you robbed me of my life, and now I ain't supposed to say nothing about the robbery of my life daily. But I got to go to court tomorrow because you say I can't pay my bills. I'm saying, well, hell, you fucking robbed me. And you continue to rob me daily with the tongue and financially. I can't sell no books. I can't sell none of my content. How the hell can I pay bills when you got all my motherfucking money? Well, why don't you pay the goddamn bill? You making all the money. What the hell? I gotta eat, man. But if I was in jail, then you fed me 3 times a day. See, you paid the bill when you incarcerate me. But when you supposed to be incarcerated, you tell me I owe you. So you making me pay your restitution for robbing me? See, so already in long-term use, my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated Standard, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as a model accepted as correct by custom. See, that's custom. That's the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights. Those are the customs of freedom in America, that if you live up to those customs, see, but now when you dealing with America's tradition, see, now you dealing with racism, segregation. See, you dealing with all of that. See, so now this country was built on racism economically, but now everybody who got money on a racist system, and now I done came, defeated the man who gave y'all all them badass contracts, and I'm telling y'all, I'm a union member. So see, I'm saying, hey, branch 1091 members who work with me at the Lockhart Branch Post Office, see, they know that this just me. See, but you all who supposed to be rich with all them badass contracts, see, I'm saying, well, I'm the one that won your contract. See, I didn't buy it, I won it. So I showed that the person who gave you that contract, it wasn't legal, because the person who gave you the contract was violating the Constitution. So see, don't nothing trump the Constitution. So since you are a descendant of slaves and you didn't know better and you just going after your dreams, and you would have signed any paper or anything because you don't know. So see, now I'm saying, okay, now I own the contract, so you ain't got to worry about the loophole that they had in it. But now I'm saying, well, now if you was going to live up to it when they owned the contract, well, why you don't live up to it when a black man won the contract? See, now I'm saying, see, now your dream is protected while you deferring my dream, because they was going to come and get you just like they got me. See? Because I know Rod Strickland, see? So I was like, man, I ain't gonna let him do Rod like that. See, so if I'm not gonna let him do Rod like that, well, hell, I'm not gonna let him do the least motherfucker, because I'm a union man. So wouldn't that be like Jesus said? Shouldn't I take care of the least of these if I thought about my partner? My family, he married into the same family I'm married into. So I would think that he would help my family if my family was in need. So I helped his family before he became me. See? So I'm saying, hey, man, don't worry about it. Whatever happened, help me sell this book, because you know me, I know you. See? So now he can sell his life story, we gonna get paid. See? So no matter what, that's what I'm telling people. It's just, don't let these liars sell to the tabloids when we know the truth. See, don't let them prosper on a lie when we can prosper telling the truth that I already established by custom, consent, and authority in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, after the high priest, Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in the temple in Jerusalem used Roman law, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the legal of the ancient. See that? Wait a minute. The legal. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me make sure here, because I got it right here, but I wrote it, but that don't make sense. But see this. But when they say it in the law, it really sometimes don't really make sense. Wait a minute, the legal system. See this, damn, hold on. Let me make see, okay, it didn't, I don't know. That's probably, I don't know. See, I don't know. See, I can't be saying it's my fault, because I know that they do this. See, Because I got my phone and I sit there and I do it verbatim. That's word for word. So that's why I'm looking. I'm saying that don't look right. So I know because I said that don't look right because I remember what it said. But anyway, this for my grandchildren, man. Because grandchildren, these people think I'm crazy, man. So granddaddy just trying to do this for you. Cause you gonna be around these same crazy ass people. See, if they think I'm crazy for loving you and you don't even exist to me, right? Cause I'm saying when I was 39 years old, my daughter was 18, man. She ain't have no kids. She had no kids. My son was 12. So see, I understand life done went on, but I can't deal with the fact that I ain't been locked up in prison, and it's like my family done allowed it to look like my wife and children moved on. And see, now I'm saying, now, y'all ever gonna tell us what the fuck y'all been doing to keep us apart? Cause y'all been I know you put me in a mental hospital, man. But I'm saying, damn, man, did my wife go crazy? Now I'm trying to worry about her. I'm saying, well, damn, man, is she thinking I'm crazy too? See, like, what the fuck going on? See? But now I might have a whole lot of people in my fucking life, but I don't know it. I'm saying, well, how the fuck is this real life? Like, you motherfuckers just see me suffering every fucking day, knowing I'm away from my family, and you think that I care for you. I'm saying, why would I care for you? Why would I want to be with you when you done stopped me from being with my wife? Why would I trust you? See, that's what I never understood about dudes that cheat on their lady and then leave their lady and go with the chick that cheated with them. I'm saying, so wouldn't she cheat on you? How do you trust her? But you will leave the woman who was loyal to you for the woman who knew she was cheating on another woman. Where's her loyalty? See, you sick. She not sick. She just should understand she got rid of sickness. But see, she's sick too. See, look, it's the legal system of ancient Rome. Okay, now, so that's what it is. See, so a used Roman law for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the legal system of ancient Rome's. Hold on, man. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. The legal system of the ancient Romans. Okay. For which is defined as the legal system of the ancient Romans, forming the basis of the modern civil law. For which, this civil law is based off of Roman law. Now, this is the Black Law Dictionary. So see, this is what I'm telling y'all. See, I'm now a Roman. See, where Jesus was never a Roman because he wasn't a military man. See, if he would have joined Caesar's army, then he would have been protected by Caesar. See, you can be any place and join Caesar, but he didn't. See, but I did. See, in order to learn how my country ran, because I was being taught by slaves who told me what I couldn't do, but they didn't tell me what the country offered me. See, and I'm saying, well, man, it's gotta be something I'm missing. So if you ask my firstborn child, I told her why I went to the military. I needed to learn what to do, because I was around a bunch of damn people that told me what I couldn't do. You can't be a lawyer. You can't save your people. You can't see. I'm saying, well, damn, man. And now they saying I can't save myself after I done saved myself. And this is what I'm telling my daughter. I'm saying, see, babe, that's why daddy didn't go to church. See, but I never turned you against it. See, now I'm turning you away from it because I now see it for what it truly is. It's indoctrination, man. Why would you teach me about somebody else and I can't be the person you teaching me about? Now, I'm not talking about be them naturally, because that's impossible, but I can give sight to the blind. I can feed the hungry. See, but you don't, if you don't have a plan to do it and all you doing is extracting wealth from the poor and giving it to the rich, then at some point the poor gonna have to see your riches and they gonna have to look at where your riches come from. It comes from their coffers. They give you 10% to tell them they ain't shit. That's what I've been telling my grandmama. These people say you can't do what you born to do. And I kept telling my grandmama, and I kept showing her wins. I took my grandmother to Las Vegas on cruise ships, to Hawaii, all on my mind. Not on me selling no dope, not on me playing no football or none of that. And I was saying, well, grandmama, see, I told you I was gonna make it. And I did it. Look, I did it working. See, so now am I not doing what Adam didn't do? I'm showing these children how to get it by the sweat of their brow and by the intellect of their divineness. But here somebody's telling me about somebody else's mental intellect. They telling me Solomon is way wiser than me. I'm saying, how the fuck is Solomon wiser than me? It was no computers. It wasn't no cars. How that son bitch couldn't drive. I can drive. He couldn't drive. It wasn't no cars. So how can he be the wisest man ever to live, man? Get the fuck out, man. We are the wisest people ever to live. Because we live in now. So right there, that debunks he is the wisest ever to live. He was the wisest of his time. But this my time now, and y'all done stole over 15 years of it after I established myself. So how you preachers, what are y'all now preaching? The legal system of ancient Romans forming the basis of the modern civil law, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as one of the two prominent legal systems in the Western world, originally administrated in the Roman Empire and still influential in continental Europe, Latin America, and Scotland, and Louisiana, among other parts of the world, in the Judgment Hall in Jerusalem, to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally crucify, for which is defined as to put to death Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee by nailing the wrist and feet of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee to a wooden cross on Calvary in Jerusalem, after the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in the temple in Jerusalem, illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, and mentally charged Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee with the charge of blasphemy, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as irreverence, for which is defined as lack of reverence, for which is defined as a lack of honor and respect felt and shown for God, for whom was Moses, religion in Jerusalem, a religious icon, for whom was the high priest Caiaphas, or something else, in this case was making money in the temple in Jerusalem, considered sacred. Language, behavior, or a work done by Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee in Jerusalem characterized by such contempt and irreverence, for which is defined as an irreverent, for which is defined as lacking proper respect and seriousness for the high priest Caiaphas in the temple in Jerusalem, for whom was jealous, for which is defined as hostile towards Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee in the temple in Jerusalem for being God's only begotten son, against the laws of Moses, for whom is defined as a Hebrew prophet who led the Israelites out of Egyptian slavery, and at Mount Sinai delivered the laws of Moses, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as Masonic law, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as ancient Hebrew law, as reflected in the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible, also known collectively as the Torah, for which is defined as the body of wisdom law contained in Jewish scripture and often sacred literature and oral tradition, is the 10 Commandments, for which established God's covenant, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a formal agreement with the Israelites at the base of Mount Sinai after the Lord, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a title of honor and nobility belonging properly to a baron, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a man who held land directly from the crown in exchange for military service. See, that's what I did. That's how the house that the state of Florida stole, they stole because of this. I got that house because of the service that I gave to the United States of America. See, America co-signed for my first house in a VA loan. I was 22 years old. But that house that the state of Florida stole, it was worth more than so then after that, they didn't co-sign for the house the state of Florida stole, because I and my wife grew our wealth beyond that measure of assistance. See, so because the house was worth $615,000, see, the VA, you had to go with a conventional loan. See, so I grew my wealth to where I grew past the Crown's assistance, and then they came and stole my kingdom. See, that's what I'm telling you. So let me show you what I'm saying. See, so I was a baron. See, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a man who held land directly from the crown. See, America, I paid state tax because my land, I had to pay a tax to the state of Florida, which is the crown. See, then they came, illegally attacked my state. I went into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida and paid my people's debts, just like Moses delivered the Israelites physically from Pharaoh. See, but how could I save you physically from something that you don't know mentally you needed to be saved from? See, I knew mentally that I was enslaved. And so when they took my finances, why would I take that enslavement back? So when I saw that I was financially enslaved, now I see that they was trying to incarcerate me because I was financially free. Well, why would I take what they was using to enslave me in the first place when Jesus said, give Caesar what's due Caesar, give God what's due God? So if my children are my creation, then if I was a selfish God, then I'd have just took my 2 children. But because I'm a God that's a patriot, right? So I would be like Caesar. See, Caesar was a living God that cared for the people. See, that's why his people couldn't be crucified. See, but we don't really know who the liberator is. See, the church say they saving us, but the evidence say that they the ones plotted against our Savior. Now, Caesar is now the Pope, and the Pope is now following the spirit of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. So now, if Caesar would have known that Rome was not following its covenant, then Caesar would have came and judged Pontius Pilate. That's what Pontius Pilate was afraid of. He was afraid of Caesar. See? So he was saying, tell Caesar that, hey man, I had nothing to do, but Caesar saying, I was there. You should have saved him, and then we would have came and it would have been over. But because of your bad leadership done in my name, see, now history think that I had something to do with this. See, that's what Rome's saying. Say, hey man, we had nothing to do with this. This is all the Jews. See, that's what he's saying now. Now the Jews of the day saying, oh, well, we had nothing. No, see, you inherited it. Because that's what the Bible say. It says the iniquities of the father be passed on to the children. So when you keep on committing the same atrocities, your kids now is now under that curse. See? But look, so a man who held land directly from the crown in exchange for military service. So if I didn't go into the Navy, I wouldn't have been able to buy a house the way I bought it. See? But applied also to anyone who obtains the rank of a peer. See, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as someone who is of equal status, rank, and character with another. See, so when they came at me, I became the president of Four Castles Incorporated. So that's why I call your president Donald John Trump into the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, and so he can get the Constitution from me. And they didn't want to come in. So see, then I had to become the president of the United States of America in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, so that my creation, for whom are Tamika Rayshawn Castle and Tommy Chancey Castle Jr., could have the rights that they was born with. So I'm their father. I had to defend their rights. Now the goddamn church leaders telling me I can't defend my own fucking children, man. Because they father done it. I'm saying, no, your father is the one that killed the people father. And now you done took me from my children just like your father did. Now that's why the Bible not relevant evidence. Now nobody don't want to go to court, you see? Say, no, man, look, another made Moses a god to Pharaoh. See, the Lord, and the Lord was a baron who made Moses a god to Pharaoh in Egypt. After Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally charged. See, so the high priest Caiaphas them charged Jesus with blasphemy. So then I showed y'all how, right? So God's covenant should have protected Jesus. So Moses was a baron, see, because he was raised an Egyptian. So his knowledge was not that of a slave, see? So when he went out into the wilderness, he went out in the wilderness as a fugitive of Pharaoh, not as a slave. See, when the Israelites left out, they left out as slaves who was liberated by Moses, who was raised as an Egyptian. So he didn't have the fear that most people would have of Pharaoh because he growed up with that Pharaoh. They growed up fighting and all that, and he was beating him. So he knew that he could whoop him. He had been whooping him the whole time. And see, even the father of the Pharaoh favored Moses because he know he was a better warrior. See, but you see, I watched the History Channel and I actually watched the Egyptians. They tell the stories. See, that's the real, they tell the actual story. See, they don't tell a biblical story, and then they show you the archaeology, right? They show you how they show the pottery. They show you when they go find a pharaoh. So see, the Egyptians, their gods, they went and got them and they put them on display just like their gods said to do. See, that's what y'all don't understand. We try to say they rob. Now, you have people robbing for the gold, but not the Egyptians. See, the Egyptians, they went to preserve it because you robbed the grave. See, so then they saying, man, you done went and defecated on our God. So what they did is did what they God told them to do. They resurrected them out of their tombs, and they put them on display, just like they used to be displayed when they lived in the flesh. So now they see their corpse, just like they prophesied. But now, see, y'all don't see it, but I'm not reading the Bible. I'm saying, oh man, they resurrected. See, but way Jesus. See, way Moses. But we do know mummification existed. But why the slaves who now mummify for money, right? You die, they mummify you, put you in the ground, you can be exhumed and displayed. See, but now see, we don't mess with dead people, right? See, but man, I know. I love your ass while you got breath in you, but boy, shit, after that, hey, you know, that's why I'm tripping. I'm saying, well, now I got to get myself ready to see my son. See, because I know you lying. That's why I can't. See, I couldn't believe that, man. And then you show me my son again, man, shit, right? So I got to say, man, Tommy, that was a lie. And you got to be prepared for the truth, or these people got to brace themselves for the crime they committed. So that's all I'm doing is warning you about you need to put, but I don't know how you going to prepare for history coming back to charge you for crimes you done committed. I don't know if you couldn't escape the death penalty of man, how you gonna escape the death penalty of God, who had to escape the death penalty? See, they were trying to give me the death penalty. If I'd have went and killed somebody under the pressure that they thought they were putting me under, then see, I wouldn't be able to charge them with conspiracy because I would have did the act, right? But now I'm charging them with conspiracy to commit. And now y'all who don't believe in the law, see, now I'm saying, well, if I'm supposed to be as wise as the serpent, why I don't get the power that the serpent was using illegally? Because now you say it's too much power for one man, but hey, if I'm a baron, then wouldn't I be the Lord? See, look, that's for the Lord now. After the Lord, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a title of honor and nobility belonging properly to a baron. And I'm showing y'all, see, I'm saying I go get the definition and I then prove through the definition with my actions inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida that I carry a title of honor and nobility. But see, I'm a descendant of fucking slaves, so slaves ain't never gonna give me honor. They give honor to a name, not a person. So now I see they the lost tribe of Israel. See, they don't have a leader. They have a story of leadership, but they have no standard of leadership. See, they have a bunch of people telling them about somebody else and asking for money. That's entertainment. That's not leadership. You just an entertainer. See, but I'm actually doing the work. See, I fit the description. See, a baron, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a man, right, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. So that shows that I have direct held land directly from the United States of America. I'm a veteran. I had a VA loan, so that shows I'm a baron. But see, but you don't even know that's a lord. See, that's what I'm saying. So here they tell me who I'm not with no definition, no example, setting no standards of no goddamn God, but then tell me I'm not my God. And I'm saying, well, I'm a lord. I'm a baron, I'm a military man, I fit the damn description, but you a goddamn slave. How do you know who a fucking baron is? How do you know? You can't even fucking read or write. But you gonna talk about me. That was all of my life, man. That's why I do not go into the spiritual world. I could never be me. I couldn't go to school and be me either. I couldn't work and be me. Now I can't even start my own goddamn company as me. Because they say we don't want you to duplicate yourself. I'm saying, well, the Bible say be fruitful and fucking multiply, but you don't want to multiply a righteous man. You want to multiply a bunch of fucking football players, basketball players, and fucking baseball players and soccer players and all this shit. And I'm saying, well, why then don't you want to produce no motherfucking food, farmers? See, why you don't want to do that? Because that's how you keep us starving. See, so you keep us going after money and we don't go after provisions. See, we go after money with no goddamn provisions, then we give you the money back for the provisions that we should be providing for ourselves. So your plan is working to perfection, but I'm asking these goddamn black preachers, don't you see you leading the lost tribe of Israel and your Lord and Savior for whom was a Muslim, but you don't want to say, but he was a Muslim. See, because he believed in the Torah. He believed in Moses, just like the Prophet Muhammad. See, y'all never believed in Moses, Christians. You never did. Even when Jerusalem, Jesus was going, that was a pilgrimage. Just like the Muslims now, see, they go in the pilgrimage to Mecca. See, Jesus was going to the pilgrimage in Jerusalem. See, he was celebrating Moses. And that's why he did the commemoration of the Passover when he said, this is my blood, this is my body. See, he was saying, y'all sacrificing me like I'm a fucking lamb. And he's saying, I'm not bread. I'm not, you gonna drink my blood? See, come on, man. Now, he was at the Passover. They did not let him go, man. See, man, y'all gotta look, see, so I'm a baron for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a man who held land directly from the crown in exchange for military service in 1987 at the MEP station in Tampa, Florida, before entering into the United States Navy as an 18-year-old man. See, that's how my history became that of ownership of a home because of my service to my country, which makes me a baron. Okay? But applied also to anyone, see, and I'm somebody, see, because when I went home to my mama and I had did something, and I said, Mama, everybody doing it. And then my mama correct me. She say, Tommy, everybody ain't doing it if you don't do it. See, that's when she made it personal. See, she's saying, well, if you say you gonna save your people, how you gonna save your people doing the same shit they doing? I was like, okay, Mom, you got me. See, ain't nothing I can say. So you got me. See, that's why I know my daughter. See, she do just like me. If I ain't got nothing to say, I don't say nothing. See, so that's my daughter. When she talking to me, but if she right, she'll get back with me. And that's when I know. But she do it respectful now, but I see it on her face. See, like, Dad, I didn't do that. So I'm like, all right, okay. Now I'm fighting with her now. See, now I'm saying, because she just stood up to me. And if she stood up to her God, then her God gonna stand with her. See, because she stood up to me about what you said. So now, hey, I know she ain't do it because she stood up to me. And I don't stand up to my mama. If I'm wrong, I don't stand up. I take it. Because I'm wrong. So, see, and I do it with anybody. If I'm wrong, see, man, I didn't know. So I understand you upset, but and it ain't the time for me to tell you that I don't know. So as long as you don't put your hands on me, it ain't gonna escalate. Because you got freedom of speech, and I use some bad information. And so now, because that's why I don't like nobody telling me about nobody. See? Because I don't know. So I'm sitting up here thinking, and so that's why, okay, that's why I don't mess with people. See, because I'm saying, all right, bro, like, I'm glad you ain't put your hands on me, because, boy, it'd have been on up in that motherfucker. See, you feel me? You talking that shit, but oh, let me stop before I get upset. But listen here. But applied also to anyone who obtains the rank of a peer, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as someone who is of equal status, rank, and character with another. See, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, that's when I allow anyone who said that they was equal in rank, equal in status, and equal in character to me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castles Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated, to come into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida and perfect yourself to my standard. See, I'm saying, how can I, who's setting a standard, not meet the standard that I legally set? See, you now gotta come and meet this legal standard that I legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally set in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning in the courthouse in Osceola County in Kissimmee, Florida. Like, well, what about the crime you committed in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida? So now you saying that now you're not committing that same crime in the courthouse in Osceola County in the same state of Florida? and in 2001, I had Governor Ron DeSantis saying squash it. I'm saying, well, hell, if you said squash it, why owe the state of Florida $5.2 million? If you said squash it, I'm saying, well, how the hell I'm going to pay that debt if I can't go to court? And you won't let me sell no books. You won't let me sell my content. You won't let me get to the people. You won't let me do nothing, but yet you saying that I'm supposed to pay you to stay in this raggedy ass hotel. That's like me paying you to stay in fucking jail. What the hell I'm paying you for to commit a crime against me, man? Got mad again. Let me stop. Now I get upset. Let me get back to what I'm doing. Another made Moses. So see, the Lord that was a baron during the time of Moses made Moses a god to Pharaoh in Egypt. After Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally charged, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to accuse the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in the temple in Jerusalem of being the thieves, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to steal and commit larceny, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the unlawful taking and carrying away of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee's father's tangible personal property in the temple in Jerusalem, with the intent to deprive Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee of it permanently by turning Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee's father's house into a place of merchandise, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as, in general, a movable object involved in trade in the temple in Jerusalem. So the movable objects was the sheep, oxen, and doves that Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee cast out with the money exchangers. See, so now they now selling y'all Jesus Christ and got money back in the place where Jesus throw money out. So now, if Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee cast out the money exchangers and turned over the money table, now how did buckets become the table? Because now the buckets hold money, or the saucers hold money, or even the table, if they are small enough church, hold money. And wouldn't that be the table that Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee threw out of the temple in Jerusalem? So who brought the money table back in the church? Who did it if it wasn't the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas? Because now if they are the followers of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, then money should not be in his father's house. He threw it out. See, now when they took money out of Tamika Rayshawn Castle's father's hand and Tommy Chancey Castle Jr.'s father's hand, then Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. became King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, and he's showing his children's children how to stand on their righteousness and save their people righteously in the place where judgment sets all free. See, I went into court and proved my value was worth more than gold and silver. So I can show my children that they value to me is worth more than this world can afford. See, so now wouldn't that be the Father of heaven and earth? See, but y'all spiritual fathers take Caesar's subscription from you and don't give you a job so you and them can make more of Caesar's subscription. See, they just take your money by any means necessary. They don't care how you make the money, but yet they talk about righteousness. See, me, I say, no, we gonna invest in you. See, my wife and I, we was investing in our children. That's what we were working for. See what I'm saying? So when my daughter went to college, she wasn't gonna have no debts. Her mother and father were paying that. And then when she got out of school, see, we was gonna use that knowledge that we paid for. I wasn't gonna pay for the education and then let somebody else benefit from the education I'm out here working for. That's what I kept telling the people who had children in school. I'm saying, well, come on, man, let's build a hospital. Man, we can't build no hospital, but we can build a goddamn church. What's the difference? It's a building. But hey, man, so now I'm in court trying to build a hospital for my goddamn daughter, and now these motherfuckers saying I can't do it for my damn daughter. I'm saying, see, that's why I don't go to fucking church. What ain't no usable gifts in there. All they gonna do is tell you who you think you are, because they telling you who they think Jesus is or who they think the Prophet Muhammad is. And you saying, well, damn, how you gonna help me be some goddamn body? That's why I don't go in there. I don't understand it, man. A place of merchandise for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as, in general, a movable object involved in trade in the temple in Jerusalem, is why I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally accused the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, of aiding and abetting, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to assist the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in the temple in Jerusalem, to facilitate the conspiracy, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an agreement by two or more persons to commit an unlawful act against Caesar, for whom are defined as any of the Roman emperors succeeding Augustus Caesar used as a title in Rome, especially in the judgment hall in Jerusalem, and with conspiracy, for which is defined as the act of conspiring, for which is defined as to join in a secret agreement to do an unlawful and wrongful act against me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. See, this is how I'm charging every citizen in the state of Florida with starving me as aiding and abetting the state of Florida and starving me. See, I'm in court. Then when I tell you I'm hungry and you don't feed me, then you are charged with aiding and abetting the state of Florida and starving me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated. see, but you laughed yesterday, but one of these motherfucking days, you gonna see that you actually starving the king of Four Castles Incorporated, who done already charged you as the state of Florida. See, now you supposed to starve, just like you starved me. Your children too. After I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally charged, the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, that's y'all. The dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, that's your deceivers. The high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, the elders of the people in Jerusalem, in the temple in Jerusalem, in the judgment hall in Jerusalem, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, who deceiving you now in the churches, the Pontius Pilate, who is the descendants of Pontius Pilate, who now act like they washing their hands of the crimes that they committing, that they know they violating the law. The Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, with illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally violating, for which is defined as to fail to show proper respect for the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, in the midst of the Garden of Eden, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, for eternity and beyond infinity. After the Lord God legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally arraigned, for which is defined as to call the serpent, Adam and Eve, before a court to answer to the indictment, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the formal written accusation of the crime made by a grand jury and presented to a court for prosecution of the serpent, Adam and Eve, in the midst of the Garden of Eden, for violating, for which is defined as to do harm to the covenant, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a formal agreement and promise, usually in a contract and deed, to do and not to do a particular act in the Garden of Eden, is why I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally organized, for which is defined as having a formal organization, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a body of persons, such as the Union of Four Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated, formed for a common purpose to coordinate and carry out activities for the poorly organized, for whom, I said for which, but I'm gonna say for whom, and then I'm saying are. See, so we like I keep telling you, history in the making, for whom are defined as affiliated by membership in a organization in hoods project. So see, it don't matter if you a blood, crip, gang member of any kind, I still love you. See, it didn't matter because I growed up and we was South Street. See, we wasn't like no Crips, no Bloods. So I know about that love. I know about that brotherhood. I was just young. See what I'm saying? But I was always smart. So I was always at the top. You see what I'm saying? Like, even when I was little, I was showing so much promise that I was with the top man, like Papa Neely. I know him. Like, he, but he probably wouldn't remember me. But, that was the man. So I remember him. South Street Pride. His sister Margaret Neely. That's why nobody ain't really mess with me. But cause I could fight. But so I would like fight my age group, you see. So say if they needed somebody to fight and they say, well, you got your little man, but then I was their little man. See, and boy, I go out there and handle my business. That's what I'm saying. I used to handle my business. And I was also smart. See, so I was handling my business and I was telling them how to handle business. See, so I ain't never changed. I just changed sceneries. See, that's all I'm saying. And carry out activities for the poorly organized, for whom are defined as affiliated by membership in an organization. So that's what I'm telling my gang brothers. I'm saying, hey man, I'm a member, but I'm not affiliated because I was a child. But I understand the affiliation. But I'm also saying, when I was in a gang, we protected our community. We did not become the vermin in our community. See, when I was in South Street Project, you can leave your house open. You can leave your house open and you come back, ain't nothing. And we lived in the projects, but you can leave your house open, windows, sleep. You ain't had to worry about nobody going in your house. See, that's why the devil, he attacked us and made us violent gangs against each other. See, what the devil did is he turned us on each other, and now we can't trust each other. See, that's why I don't affiliate no more, because I see the sickness that made you not worthy of my affiliation. See, that's all I'm saying. But I'm saying the love is there, but I can't do what you do and save my people from what you do. So I'm asking you, let's go back to our beginning so we can heal what we have caused. See, I'm saying let's undo the harm that our affiliation with drugs has caused us. And I'm going to pay you. See, so if it's about the money, see, I'm going to give you what I should have gave Caesar, so you can help me with the children you creating. See, I'm saying let's stop protecting the money and let's start protecting our creations. See, but hey, that's on y'all. See, so activities for the poorly organized, for whom are defined as affiliated by membership in an organization in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. For eternity and beyond infinity is why I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am now asking the poorly organized in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, that if I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, didn't legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally organize, for which is defined as to form into a coherent, for which is defined as having clarity and intelligibility of myself in the United States Postal Service, when the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, The dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, tried to disorganize, for which is defined as to destroy and interrupt the orderly structure and function of me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. How would have I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, been able to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally organize, for which is defined as to set up an administrative structure for the United States of America in accordance with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, like the founding fathers of the 13 states of America, as property of King George III, for whom owned the 13 colonies in the New Americas, formed the 13 colonies of King George III into the 13 states of the United States of America on July 4th in 1776, after Moses organized, for which is defined as to persuade the Israelites to join the Exodus, for which is defined as a mass departure out of Egypt. See, so now, if Moses formed the physical body, then how do I, right, deliver the mind? See, he formed the physical bodies of the Israelites into an Exodus. Now, if they have enslaved the minds of my people individually, then how else could I save the minds of my people collectively if I didn't deliver my own body with my own mind? See, so I don't owe nobody no money because I use my own mind to go into court and render my own services in the liberation of myself. And through the liberation of myself, I liberated my people like I said I would do when I was 6 years old. So am I a prophecy, or am I a prophecy fulfilled? Am I a prophecy given and I'm a prophecy delivered? But see, I am the prophet who gave the prophecy that I delivered. See, I'm saying I delivered on my prophecy, but did America deliver on her promise that she gave personally to me when I was 18 years old and told me to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic? And I fulfilled that promise inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And just to be sure that my country knew it, I made it to the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And see, I went in and I gave them the evidence of the crime that was happening to me in the state of Florida. And then the United States of America was derelict on her duty to protect and defend the Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And so that's when I then used the tactics of George Washington, General George Washington, to now smoke out the Benedict Arnolds in our government. But now, y'all don't want to see me like old honest George Washington, who fought King George III. See, two Georges. One was George Washington and the other one was King George. But now black people want to take King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. out of black history. And I'm saying, well, you didn't make my history. How could you take the history I'm making? But see, that's your friends, right? I got the friends of Job. See, my familiar friends have forgotten me. Or do they not want to see me rise to the level of my independence? See, they want to make me slaves. See, they want to make me their conversation piece. See, if I'm dead, then their testimonies become more valuable. See, because I can't refute it. See, I can't say, nah, man, nah, it wasn't like that. See, but my daughter can. She said, oh, my daddy told me that. Oh, my dad, see, and that's when my daughter now, see, oh, no, man, my daddy real. See, he told me everything. See, he didn't make himself look like he was good. He made himself look like he was what he looked like. See, he say, well, yeah, I did this, I did. And I was saying it out of shame. But see, y'all try to make y'all shame, I guess, I don't know what you do. I guess, I don't know. I don't know what y'all really be doing, to be honest with you. But check this. This is, I'm going to get you, Jesus before Pontius Pilate, right? This is John 18 of the King James Version Bible Hub edition, right? And this is verse 19 through 23, and it's Jesus before the high priest. They say, the high priest then asked Jesus of his disciples and of his doctrine. See, now they asking Jesus about his doctrine. Well, where's their discernment? Jesus answered him, I spoke openly to the world. I never taught in your synagogues and in the temple, whether the Jews always resort. See, I keep telling you, the man was a Muslim. See, look, come on, man. Look, he said, Jesus answered him, I spoke openly to the world. See, like I'm doing. See, I'm speaking openly to the world. I'm not part of your Islamic understanding. See, just like the Prophet Muhammad said in the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, chapter 109, verses 1 through 6, when he wait, you know what? I'm finna go there. I'm gonna give y'all that one first. But, you know, because that's one of my favorite ones in the Quran, because it showed that the Prophet Muhammad understood that it wasn't about, you know, what you believe. See, it's about what the truth is about your belief. See, so now, see, this is chapter 109 in the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, verses 1 through 6, that say, O disbelievers. See, so all of y'all who don't believe in me, see, now I'm saying, O disbelievers, I do not worship what you worship. See, that's what I've been telling them since I was 6 years old. Say, man, I don't understand y'all, man. I'm talking about me. See, I've never stopped advocating for me. But my family is devil advocates. They told me that. Say, well, I'm going to play the devil's advocate. I'm saying, well, why the fuck is you advocating for the devil and you a Christian? But now I understand. You've been an advocator for the devil the whole time. See, you against a person doing the work. See, you just want to hear about the work that was done. See, you don't want to participate in the work that needs to be done. So he says, oh, disbelievers. So now you can see, so I'm saying, oh, disbelievers, I do not worship what you worship, nor are you worshipers of what I worship. See, I'm saying, see, that's why I'm in court proving that I am my God. And you is talking about your religion. See, you not even talking about you. You talking about your religion. You defending your religion, not your family. See, I'm defending my family and my family's business. So I'm like Jesus when Jesus said, well, you know I'm going to be about my Father's business. But I'm saying, well, how about if I'm the Father who created the business? So wouldn't I be about my business if Jesus was about his Father's business? Okay. So now, nor will I be a worshiper of what you worship. See, I'm saying, well, see, how can I be a backslider when I'm setting my standard? See, I'm saying, no, I'm setting the standard of Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. And once I set the standard, in my simple name, for which simply is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., then I reveal my rank. That shows I was a baron who was a lord. See, I'm saying this is my enemy's ranking system. But the goddamn slave with no organization is now talking about me and my organization. See, and I'm saying, so old disbeliever, I do not worship what you worship, nor are you worshipers of what I worship, nor will I be a worshiper of what you worship, nor will you be a worshiper of what I worship. For your religion, for you is your religion. See, so that's what I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all right. That's your religion. I'm not a part of that. And for me, it's my religion. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm establishing my religion as my God. But y'all, I'm saying I'm not your fucking God. I'm mine. That's why I'm delivering myself, giving you evidence as my deliverer. So if you needed to be delivered and your God did not come, then I'm sharing my God's evidence with you. But I'm saying, old disbelievers, in me, I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., do not worship what you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world worship. Nor are you worshipers, nor are you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, worshipers of what I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy worship. See, you don't believe in the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, nor the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I believe in those things. That's why I am now the written version of those things, right? Nor are you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, worshipers of what I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Folk Houses Incorporated, worship. Nor will I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Folk Houses Incorporated, be a worshiper of what you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world worship. Nor will you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world be a worshiper of what I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., worship in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. For you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world is your religion. And for me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., is mine, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Folk Houses Incorporated's religion. See, so this why I love the Prophet Muhammad. See, he's saying, see, y'all wrong. Y'all not supposed to be telling me what y'all believe. Y'all supposed to see the truth about what I believe. And then my deeds, if they are righteous in nature, should show to you that I am Allah, for whom the Prophet Muhammad was talking about. How can I not be? If I am the answer to his questions, then how can I not be the person he talking about? I did not study him. That's what I'm telling you. I did not study Jesus. So why my testimony now is being devalued by a testimony that was given about these people? See, I'm saying the he international version of what the Prophet Muhammad said. See, so I don't know. I'm telling you what source I got the information about who I am from, and it's saying that I wouldn't believe what you believe, as you wouldn't believe what I believe. So now, did not the Prophet Muhammad testify that you would become a disbeliever and that I wouldn't believe in your religion, which is Islam? See, I don't believe in it. So now shouldn't you be the example of it? But now you starve me, just like they said in the Bible that you would starve the king. So now that I done proved I'm the king, now you think it's okay to starve me? But in the Bible, it says you a goat. It don't say you a sheep. See, the sheep did the work. The goat ate up all the work that the sheep did. See? So you a sheep, you a wolf in sheep's clothing, and my truth has now revealed the wolf in you, who eating up everything and not giving nothing in return. See? Okay, now, so just Jesus before the high priest. Okay, because I'm okay, this is like I say, this is John 18. The King James Version Bible Hub edition of verses 19 through 23. The high priest then asked Jesus of his disciples and of his doctrine. Jesus answered him, I spoke openly to the world. I never taught in your synagogues, in the temple, whether the Jews always resort, and in secret have I said nothing. See, like I'm saying, I'm not saying nothing in secret. See, I'm saying I'm the God of vengeance, but I am the God of love, because I love my creations. I love my marriage that I created with my wife. I love the children that we created through that union. See, and I defended them with my true nature as a man and as a father. And then you say you took one of my fruits from my tree. And now I'm saying you done fucked up. See, because now I'm the God of vengeance. See, you done took me from the God of love because you done took one of the fruit from my fucking tree. So I'm trying to figure out, do you not believe that I am who I am? So do I have to take the state of Florida off the fucking map before you realize that you done fucked with? See, I done got mad. See, let me stop. I don't want to get mad. I don't want to get mad before it's time. See, when I get mad, I want to lose my fucking mind. Because that's what I believe you motherfuckers. I done got mad again. See, let me stop. Okay, look. Why askest thou me? Ask them which heard me. See, like I'm saying, ask my daughter. She know. She know everything. She asked her father. See, but can y'all ask y'all father, Jesus, any fucking thing, and he actually return the answer that's not in your own consciousness? See, when my daughter asked some of her father was able to use his consciousness and open up her consciousness to her father, her creator. So that way, couldn't nobody else never turn her against me or make her feel a certain type of way. Because she know, like, yeah, he used to do that, but he'll fuck you up. See, you acted like you did something to him, but what you did to him? Did you do that, or did you stop fucking with him? See, you didn't keep fucking with him. You talked about some shit, but he told me about the shit you were talking about, but he was saying he was finna do this, and you stopped. He didn't stop. He was finna take your ass like he finna do the state of Florida. He was gonna take your ass off the map. See, because he don't know nothing else. I don't know nothing else but to destroy my enemy. That's all I know. See, it's either I love your ass or I hate your ass. See, that's what my mama was saying. She was like, boy, goddamn. See, I'm like, see, that's why when people piss me off, I don't talk to them. See, because I don't want to hurt them. See, I don't want to destroy them. So I leave them alone. Because they done destroyed the relationship, but they could fix it. See, because I won't feed into their bullshit. See, and I'm saying, well, hey, man, once you stop being on that bullshit, we can be friends. But I'm not for to stoop to your level because I got a bigger plan. See, that's what I'm telling y'all, like, this bigger than me. Because once I had a plan for myself, I saw that the plan was global. See, just like Jesus say, I spoke openly to the world. See, I went to my friends. I told them all the plan. It wasn't a selfish endeavor. I wanted everybody to live. I wanted everybody to live the way I was living, but they was afraid to do what it took to live the way I lived. Now, they did a little bit of it, and I'm saying, well, hey, man, hey, if that's all you want of it, then I'm glad you at least did the little bit you did. But all I'm saying is I was all in because I believed in it. See, they only believed in what they could do. See, and I'm saying, well, hey, bro, that's good. See, don't let your cup runneth over. Let your cup be full. See, but how can someone else cup runneth over with my plan? See, so it was my plan out of my cup, right? So then my cup is now running over because the knowledge that I have of myself is so vast because of my enemy's vastness that I have to now speak openly to all that I love in hopes to not be angry at those who I love. See what I'm saying? Because now I'm saying, well, your sickness took 15 years and I can forgive that because my wife told me to. So I understood that it was going to take time. Now, did I think it was going to take 15 years? But now that I see the severity of the problem, well, I'm glad that that's all it took. You see what I'm saying? Because I see the severity of the problem. But what I'm saying is now if somebody done allowed the devil to breach the restraining order that I put on the devil and all of his enemies and all of his associates, and I charge them with unindicted co-conspirator, and somebody let somebody kill my fucking... See what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop it now because I don't want to get upset until it's time. So why ask thou me? Ask them which heard me what I have said unto them. Behold, they know what I said. See? Like my wife know what I said. My daughter know what I said. My cousins know what I said. My grandmama know what I said. See, because I tell you straight up, it don't make me no difference. What I care? See, I called my family together and I told them, and I was trying to give them the plan, but my daddy, see, I think he already knew. See, because he was trying to fight me that day. And I'm like, damn, well, what you trying to fight me? I'm bringing y'all together to give y'all a play. But see, they had already took up counsel. Now I'm reading it in the Bible. See, they had a spirit, whatever it was, a spirit of evil, a spirit of anger, a spirit of jealousy, a spirit of enviousness, whatever it was, they spirit took over. See, now I'm asking them now to let cooler heads prevail before you fuck around and make a mistake that you can't undo. Because you can't undo these 15 years of me out here starving. But now that I'm reading the Bible, I'm saying, okay, I understand. See, now I understand what Jesus was saying when he said, forgive them, Father, because they know not what they do. See, I'm forgiving my daughter and my son because they not supposed to defend me. So they only doing what they know to do. So that's why I'm telling them, man, I love you. I thank you. Shit, you saved me, but you saw I saved you first. But now, all I'm saying is let's look at how we are out of position. See, why don't the kids now see that the father is home and you don't have to run the family no more. But I understand, because when my daddy went to prison, I had to run the family. That's what I was telling my son. I'm saying, son, these people finna take me out the house and you gonna have to step up to the plate. And I asked him, I say, do you remember when I used to tell you? He said, yeah. I said, what I said? He said, you say I had to step up to the plate. And that's when I started being calm. I started seeing him. I'm saying, okay, I see him. See, but then now I'm wondering if I'm seeing him, if I'm seeing Terrio, if I'm seeing you some, if I'm seeing Frandy, if I'm seeing one. See, now I don't know who I'm seeing. And I'm saying, well, damn, am I seeing them all? Like, all y'all here? But why y'all doing this? And then I'm saying, oh, they think you crazy. See? So I'm saying, but if you think I'm crazy, why you doing all the crazy shit you doing? So now that I'm reading what Jesus saying, see, why ask thou me? See, I'm saying, well, go ask them. I don't even know what the hell they doing. Ask them which heard me. See, I'm saying, go ask them before they went crazy. Do they remember what I said? See what I have said unto them? Behold, they know what I said. And when he had thus spoken, one of the officers which stood by struck Jesus with the palm of his hand. See, so when I'm telling them, hey man, let me bring my people in, then they struck down the motion. That's the same as slapping me. See, they said, no, you can't bring no witnesses in. And I'm saying, why? It's because you done told them something, and now you don't want them to tell you what you said? Because now, see, my family will know why they've been away from me. And they know what I said, so they know what I'm doing. They saying, well, no, he's doing what he said he gonna do. But now, see, all these other motherfuckers who taking up counsel with themselves in their spiritual world and brought their spiritual understanding into my motherfucking house. And now they the thieves in my house. See? Just like Jesus said, you have turned my father's house into a den of thieves. Now all these religious thieves in my house telling me about their father. And I'm telling them about Tamika Ray Sean Castle father and Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. father. And they telling me about their father. And I'm saying, well, aren't you a fucking father? No, ma'am, I ain't no father. How many kids you got? I'm saying, man, I ain't got time for that shit, man. That's crazy to me. I'm defending my motherfucking children, man. I don't know nothing about no Jesus. Jesus ain't helped me with my goddamn children. He ain't even have a woman. How the hell he helped me with my woman create my children? He ain't even have a woman of his fucking own. Man, I done got mad again. And when he had thus spoken, one of the officers, see, so officer, like the motherfucker who put me in jail. See, they had police officers arrest me. See, wouldn't that be the same thing as fucking slapping me? You slap cuffs on me. And I was an innocent man, I'm fucking innocent. But yet you keep evicting me out of my homes. But when do America get evicted out of fucking America? If you can evict the innocent man, you guilty. So when do you get evicted? And when he had thus spoken, one of the officers which stood by struck Jesus with the palm of his hand, saying, answereth thou the high priest so? Huh? See, that's what y'all doing with Pastor Willie C. Bunn. See, where's the godly motherfucker, man? That's what I don't understand. Y'all sitting up here saying that this man know Jesus, but he don't know me. But yet I'm in court doing the work for you that he's supposed to be doing, but yet you telling me to answer him. I'm saying, well, bring his ass in court and answer to me. Answer thou the high priest so? Jesus answered him, if I had spoken evil, bear witness of the evil. See, I'm saying, if I'm speaking evil, bear witness to it. But you missed your court date. You've been speaking evil in the midst of the Garden of Eden as the forbidden fruit hanging on the forbidden tree. And then you say openly you are of Adam. and you gonna return to the dust of the ground. See, you say ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That's all you are, a bunch of illusionals. And everything you say return to the ground, because it has no human bearing. See, everything I say is for the growth of humanity. See, I'm giving life to humanity like Adam gave life to inhumanity. I am giving the covenant of myself to my children and their friends. And then I'm allowing that covenant to attract and save who want to be saved. See, I did not stop my love in the confines of my home, just like you preachers stop Jesus's love from getting into the world because you soaking it all up. See, you take all of the financial reward away from Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. But Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee did not take one token from the people he loved. Show me in the scriptures where he took one goddamn penny. But I'll show you where your descendants had money tables just like y'all take up tithes. Jesus answered him, if I had spoken evil, bear witness of it. But if well, why smiteth thou me? He asked him, man, these people done starved me, kept me away from my family, but haven't gave me due process of law inside of the courthouse. So the crime against my family and I took place in the public square. It's public information, but the goddamn slaves keep telling me about their father. And I say, well, what about Tamika Rayshawn Castle father? What about Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. father? And they keep telling me I'm not relevant to my two creations. And I'm saying, see, creations, that's why your father don't fuck with that spiritual world. See? Now, Anus, see, now listen, Anus. So it's An and ass. So it's, look, A-N-N. So I say, now I ain't gonna say and ass. See, so I ain't do that. So I said and like A-N and Nas. So Anas, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know, see, because it could be, if you break it up like my mama told me, see, Ann is the name of a friend of mine and my wife. Ass is defined as. So I say and ass. So that's why I didn't say that. See, so I'm saying and ass. So I don't know. Cause I don't want to be talking about and ass, and my wife be saying that. Say, Tommy, you talking about and ass? I'm saying, no, man, I'm talking about this motherfucker in the Bible. See, I can't never be serious. I can't never be serious. All right, man, I'm sorry. Let's get back. So now, whatever that is now, so now A-N-N-A-S, you say what it is, has sent him bound unto Caiaphas the high priest. So let me see who that is, who bound Jesus. Oh, well, look at that. I just found something. They bound Jesus, who he is. Let's see who put his hand on Jesus. We supposed to be looking for his ass. Let's see who he is. We supposed to be looking for him violated and put his hand on the motherfucker. Hold on. Oh, let me see. I got his name right here. Let me see.
Anna.
Anna. Anna. Now, come on, Anna. Anna. Wait, that Anna? That's H-O-N-O-R, right? Anna. Come on, man.
Anna.
Hi, A-N. What? A-N-N-A-S? Huh? Wait a minute, am I tripping? Okay, you know what? They don't even. Okay, that ain't that word. It say A-N-N-A. So it say honest, but it don't give it. It's cause this is a form of monetary unit, and no, that ain't a person. So I don't know. Okay, let me see. Get to your account. Okay. Well, damn, I'm supposed to already have the account. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see what's happening here. Because I'm logged in. What they talking about, man? See, now they with the bull. Okay, download the reference. And I pay for the, I pay so I get all of the definitions. Uh-oh, they saying restore purchase. What they talking about? They supposed to come straight out. See, now I guess they don't want to give it to me. They don't want to give me that definition. See, look, even though I paid, that's what I keep telling y'all, man. Y'all be looking at these computers. These people, when they don't want you to get knowledge out, they stop knowledge from getting out. This is their system. See what I'm saying? But now y'all think I'm crazy, see? But I'm saying, how can we educate each other if communications are cut? So wouldn't that be them scrambling the voices because we trying to build freedom like they built the Tower to Babylon? If you never wake, when will you ever be awoke? See, if you open your eyes, but your mind still sleep, aren't you mentally sleepwalking through life with your eyes wide open?